Hey, what's going on, y'all? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of The Download on ABL Radio. It's your girl, Ty St. Boogie.
And I'm Lurch.
Aren't you Big Lurch?
Big Lurch, Lurchero.
Lurchero. The Lurcheruski. No, stop.
Whoa.
It's a throwback. Don't act like you ain't used to watch Saturday Night Live in the 90s.
Yeah, but it was just... No, I did.
Whatever. You're not going to make me feel no type of way. It's too close to my birthday, goddamn.
Indeed it is.
It's really close to your birthday.
Indeed it is.
Your birthday's before my birthday.
That, yes.
Are we celebrating all birthdays all month?
All month.
All month.
All month.
There's parties.
It's a lot of birthdays. It's been like... I tend to remember Capricorns a little bit better. I can't say I remember...
y'all niggas. No,
I can't say I remember them well. I actually forgot a friend's birthday recently, and that was... I kind of held over my head a little bit.
They held it over your head?
Just a little bit. Not really. It was just like they felt bad that I didn't remember, and I felt bad that I didn't remember. And it was just like,
forget my shit and we're fighting. I just want you to know now.
I got a lot of siblings, a lot of nieces, a lot of nephews. I forget everybody's birthday. I remember my mother's birthday.
You forget my birthday and we're fighting. The reason why I can say that is because I spend literally 24 days reminding people. And then, like, in a week out, I just stop. I be like, nigga, I've been talking about this shit for 24 days. I don't need to remind y'all of nothing else. If you don't know what's happening 6 days from now, you don't really love me. So,
yeah, I mean, yeah.
You can't forget.
I'm not going to forget.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
But it's just...
Even though I'm a little sketchy on when yours is. And this is what happens.
No, and that's okay.
5 of my favorite people... all have birthdays within like the same from like January 6th to January 20th. All of y'all. And everybody just doesn't clear quite through.
I understand completely. I just don't remember birthdays. Yeah.
But on January 20th, after I leave this Madonna concert that I just got free tickets to.
Interesting. Okay.
Right. We're going to El Bar. Because that's how I roll, Madonna, and then you go to El Bar. And Wally Sparks and Corey Sparks was here with us last week. They're doing their Before Serato Ting one more time.
Word.
And this month's theme is Bad Boy. That means all Bad Boy joints
records
from before Serato.
Okay.
Which means 2003, 2004, and before.
Okay.
All Bad Boy. Bad Boy related.
Oh, this should be good.
Biggie features.
This should be really good.
And DJ Mars is spinning.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Which is, again, another chance to remind you, if you haven't purchased the book yet, that The Art Behind the Tape is available online at theartbehindthetape.com.
She knows how to plug. I got to learn how to drop plugs.
You know, if you knew what that meant in Creole, yes and yes.
Okay.
So it was a big week.
It's English.
Whatever. Wait, what's your birth? Because like we just skipped over your shit and went to my celebration.
No, it's all good. What
are you doing?
I'm toning it down this year. I'm not doing a whole lot. I'm gonna do a little private, little get together at the shop. You know what I mean?
I didn't get that invitation. That's awesome.
We're going to get it, just like a lot of other people are gonna get it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Tomorrow, because I'm a procrastinator. So the people that know me well will probably pop up, and other people that don't know me so well probably won't
pop
make
up
it.
also?
No, they probably won't make it. Because that invite might go out like the day before. Just it is what it is.
That's funny. Which reminds me. Okay, I'm sorry. So I be forgetting sometimes that like certain things I say I don't really mean to say to everybody, because some people think that we're cooler than what we actually are. I sound like the most horrible person on earth.
Don't sound like a great person right now. Where are you going with this?
I'm going with the fact that like I'm having a party at my house.
Okay. I mean, that's when you do a house party, you're doing a potluck dinner.
Hey, no, it's not a dinner. It's a potluck cocktail party. It's not like a house party. It's not a kickback. It's not.
When you say potluck,
right,
it just sounds older, which starts to not sound so much like a kickback or.
That's perfectly fine. I'm about to be 36.
I know you said like, what was the cocktail attire or something like that? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So no doubt.
And I'm also doing it on a Tuesday night. You know why? Because some of y'all niggas got to work on Wednesday morning, and you're not gonna be able to make it. And I'm gonna be like, oh. But in real life. When I got down to, okay, I'm going to do this, who am I inviting? Like, I invited 80 people.
What?
Right. We're at 25 right now.
For your crib?
We're at 25 right now.
Okay.
Typically what happens when I do things like this, like remember it starts at like early in the evening.
Oh, you're gonna get waves.
So right. That's usually what's happened in the history of like I do stuff at my house and like my respectable friends stop by on their way home from work and they're like, all right, pat you on the head, I'll see you later.
And then you're
Happy
our
birthday.
kind of friends like the
And then
us,
you
and then like
and
Chili,
them.
and then
y'all show up.
like after we're done doing other shit. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, we're here for the whole thing. We're gonna kick it, but we had to work and we had to we work late.
All I want, like I don't ask for much. I just need one person to bring a cake and one person to bring a bottle of champagne. It don't even need to be a big bottle. It don't need to be no expensive bottle. Like I'm sophisticated as hell.
I can accommodate some champagne.
I've rung in many a New Year's with Andre and felt no way about it. Just like I rang in New Year's with Moet and felt no way about it.
I mean, I could probably like some barefoot or something. You know what I mean?
So you got the champagne. Who's getting?
I
It's
feel
too
myself
close to your birthday,
I feel
though.
myself committing, but I probably I probably won't be drinking. Then I'm about to like take a break.
Oh,
Yeah, after my birthday, I feel like I'm gonna take a little break.
you alright, kid?
I want to try something different.
Oh,
I've been drinking for a while steadily, so I kind of just want to like.
I think you just beat me at the sound like a sketchy-ish person.
I'm just tired, of doing the same thing.
Tired
I
of
want to
liquor.
do. I want to do something different.
I
And
hear that. I mean, like when you say something different.
healthy seems like a little more, like a little different.
Hey,
like,
so you're gonna be the friend to volunteer to stay at my house and then go hike Stone Mountain with me on Wednesday morning.
Nah, probably not.
Oh,
But I
well,
said
damn.
just like.
I tried.
I don't really do Stone Mountain. I'm against the Klan.
All right. So then we can just not go to any park in Georgia then.
I mean, we can walk up and down the block, but the headquarters of the Klan, like that was their headquarters. I'm not really big on just.
This was their capital. We need to leave Atlanta then. Like this was the capital of the Confederate States.
It's like still the spot. Like they're still rocking out there.
Yeah, and there's signs all over Atlanta commemorating, like literally all over Atlanta.
I mean, I don't necessarily go work out there.
I mean, I'll be on Stone Mountain early
I'm
in the
not mad
morning.
at you. Knock it out.
I'll be at the very top of the mountain talking to my God.
Hey, have a good conversation. I'm not knocking that at all. I just said me.
You just don't want to go.
That too.
Anti-mountain. It's all
No,
good.
not anti-mountain. Anti-Klan.
It's all right. So things happened. Here's the interesting thing. In case y'all haven't put this together yet, but you will, because we're not that slick, and we're gonna try to act like we know that we're talking on Friday, but we're not really talking on Friday. It's really Thursday night. And so what happens is by the time y'all get this show on Friday at 2 p.m., or if you're catching the re-air on Monday at 2 p.m., you see that plug? See that?
You know how to drop that.
Other shit happens, like people pass away, or we play a song on the show without the video, and then they drop the video on Monday afternoon, which, side note, we have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, you got to go subscribe, all of you.
We can't give y'all a link. We can't be like, oh, go to blah, 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 YouTube / blah, 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 until 100 of you go and sign up. So
yeah, or I'll just, you can give me the account info. I'll go subscribe for you, and you can have it back.
Me?
No,
them.
all of the people. Yeah,
Lurch will do the busy work for you. In any case, so some things happened that we missed. But then some other things happened that kind of not necessarily eclipse the things that happened that we missed, but we're gonna kick it off with the latest reason why Black Twitter is all a Twitter and all a flutter and all upset. Actually, no, before that, I'm sorry. None of us are millionaires.
Nope.
We're all still here.
Yep.
If you know anybody in Florida, California, or Tennessee, and you haven't heard from them, you might want to see what's good.
I mean, yeah, they might be floating somewhere. You know what I mean, on an island that they privately bought. But
there were 3 winning Powerball tickets this week for that 1.6 billion. That's what the total was. Nearly 1.6 billion.
5 something.
5 something, right?
Yeah.
If you took the lump sum before taxes, it came out to 983.5 million. And in all 3 states where they won the Powerball, none of those states have state taxes. Because if you were in Georgia, you would have gave the federal government like 30%, and the state of Georgia 20%. You would have been left with like 600.
Wow.
Yeah. But these guys are not going to have to do that. The interesting thing that nobody's paying attention to is like, because people went out and bought so many tickets, a whole lot of people hit that 1 million. So like a couple of $1 million tickets were sold here in Georgia, a couple in Texas.
I'll be real with you. That's what I was trying to hit.
That million?
I didn't give a damn about the Powerball. I was like, yo, that'd be great, but
I seen a mill.
I just really need to hit something.
Listen, man.
Like, let me just hit for something. I'll take all 5 numbers. I was cool doing a combination. I was like, the multiplier was cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let me just hit something. Give me $100 and multiply that shit by like 5 or 6 or whatever. You know
I'd have been real straight with a cool $25,000. I'm a simple woman.
A lot would help me right now. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it would.
$25,000. All my bills would be caught up. Half of my bills would be paid for the rest of the year, and I could take a nice little trip on $25,000. Like, it wouldn't, I'd be fine. Not that I wouldn't take $983 million, but I'll be honest. Like, had I won that money, most of it would have got given away.
Yeah.
Between family and charity, like, I wouldn't have kept most of that. But that's neither here nor there, because I only bought 1 ticket, and that shit wasn't gonna make it happen.
1 ticket.
That's all.
I mean, I had to play just because. I'm like, if you don't play, you can't win. I had to throw that in there.
I was covered.
I was gonna waste that money somewhere else.
I was covered because I figured my dad bought like 3, my sister bought like 5, plus mine. That's 6. Like, I felt confident. I really wasn't thinking about it that much.
Yeah, I just said, okay, let's just buy the ticket.
One of the numbers that came, actually, no, let me look at these numbers again. Like 1, 2, 3, 4 of the numbers that came out are numbers that I play regularly. But, that's not how it worked out this time for me.
I don't play anything regular.
So, of course, like leading up to this Powerball or whatever, like, everybody had advice to give, and Mark Cuban was like, don't take the lump sum, and you don't know how to manage money anyway, so let these people pay you a check. And then, just because of the mentalities that they try to perpetuate, they were like, look, if you don't take the lump sum, you're still making more money than the CEO of Starbucks and the CEO of Chipotle or whatever.
Hey, fuck that. Taking a check. Give me the whole
But $22
thing.
million a year, like, you could get busy with $22 million a year.
Nah, give me all of my money. Give me all of it.
So then
then let me go buy gold.
Gold?
Give me all of my money.
Right.
And then I want to go and buy
Ain't that much gold. Ain't that much gold.
What?
There's not that much.
Yes, in
not
the
that's
world.
Out.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. I
want 1.6 billion's worth?
No, it's 900 and something.
No.
900 million. Yeah, you under like, yo, I want all gold. I mean, I'd probably, like, somebody would probably try to assassinate me.
Trinidad.
You know what I mean? They're going to try and take me out because I want to have all this gold. You know what I mean? Like, but that's what I would want. Because the paper, $900 million worth of useless money. Well, no, give me some gold. Give me something.
I would
give me a
traveling.
good resource.
In any case, so one of the biggest things was like, just buy as many tickets as you can afford, because the more tickets you have, the better your odds, right?
No.
Listen, this Powerball brought out the dummy in quite a few people. I'm sure I'll never hear about all of them. Actually, no. Let's start with the meme. Did you see the meme?
What you mean?
So a certain local Atlanta music exec who I respected very, very highly until I woke up the next morning and did the math, posted this thing that said if they take that 1.4 billion, which is what it was at the time, and divide it by all the people in America, which is about 300 billion, that we're all going to get $4.33 million. And boy, the internet was like, fuck America, retweet that shit, my nigga. They don't want us to win. Where's Khaled?
The shit went crazy. I saw that one at a glance. I was like, oh yeah, sure, why not?
Right.
And then I was like, later, like, oh hell no, this ain't right. I said, this is completely off. I said, there's no way in hell.
It's not how math works.
No, you forgot some dots or something. I'm like, yo.
And let me tell you what happened to him. He was just hyped because, like, when you put it in your calculator, like, I was like, all right, well, let's go. Let's see what's going on. It does give you 4.33, but you forget that you got rid of a whole bunch of zeros. I mean, well, those zeros aren't factored anyway. Like, this is what you were going to get regardless.
This is
That's it.
This is all that's
$4.33.
That's what you could give everybody.
Everybody's not going to be off the streets.
Nah, it's not changing at all.
Although I do feel like it is a little obscene considering that, like, children in Flint, Michigan can't drink clean water that we're just giving away $1.6 billion.
I mean, it's obscene because of just the way money is spent. The way money is distributed.
Right.
I mean, the fact that they said what did the U.S. government spend on just the war in the span of a month.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, like, so.
But children can't drink clean water.
Exactly, and there's people starving all over the world. Like,
right downstairs from where we're at right now.
All over the world, from here to
So that part did kind of bug me. I really feel like at a certain point they should max out whatever the cap is for that lottery system, and whatever extra money comes into it needs to go to something else. Like, it's supposed to be going to schools allegedly.
It's
a
mafia system. That's just the mob.
So, in the vein of buying as many tickets as you can, one housekeeper in Flatbush told the New York Post that she has no groceries this week because she bought Powerball tickets.
I mean, hey, eat the paper.
Just
eat the paper, chew it up, and just eat the paper. That's what we're gonna do.
This one was the one that really got me because I was just like, bruh, okay. So these two guys in Tampa got a group of people together on the internet, to each put $500 into a pot to purchase Powerball tickets. Ask me how many tickets they bought.
0. How many people invested?
No. They bought 72,500 Powerball tickets.
Damn.
Do you know how much money that is?
I was just like that. How much money was it?
$145,000. So y'all collected $145,000.
How many people did this?
I don't even know.
They
don't tell us how much the pool was. But my thing is, they have that system where it was 290 people altogether, right? There's a system in a lot of different communities or whatever where everybody puts into a pot.
Group economics.
Right. And then at the end of the month, one person gets that pot.
Well, no, that wasn't group economics, but yeah, that's...
But there's a system. So it's we rotate. So there's 12 of us. Each one of us is going to get it.
My father tried to do that with the family.
It didn't work out?
Nah.
Oh. Bruh.
It's a trust factor thing.
Y'all could have just had one lotto drawing by yourselves. If I put in $500 and you hit me back with $145,000 and told me there was like a $2,000 fee, an administrative fee, so really you're giving me $143,000, I'm cool with that. But no, we just took our collective $145,000 and bought lottery tickets.
I mean, there's so many other things. Could have started a business. Could have done a million things.
Yo, you should see the picture of these dudes too. Like before, because obviously they did the story before the drawing. They were so hyped. They're like, yeah. So it was a $292 million to one chance, and we brought that down to 4,450 to one chance of the whole jackpot, and we brought down the odds of winning $1 million to 160 to 1. Still terrible odds, but
Shit.
Well, I'm glad that we can all go back to being normal and sane now. But the Powerball is back to 40 million. Like, I don't know why y'all acting like 40 million ain't good.
They need to just all go to the casino.
With that 145,000?
Yeah.
It's gone. They bought lotto tickets with it.
They can do it again.
Oh, shit.
Just go to the casino.
Nah.
Just have a better plan. Clearly, y'all don't mind
working
together.
But really, if y'all put in $50, that's still $14,000. So,
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all need to work that out. But don't let those guys be in charge of the decision making anymore. Because really, I feel like at some point,
I just need to start an internet pool and just go with something like these GoFundMe accounts and everything. Like, that was essentially what that was. I just got to come up with a good idea that people will buy into. The lotto people are already sold on. So it's like, okay, now I got to come up with something that's similar to the lotto so I can get rich.
And then, of course, then come the memes. Oh, the lottery system was something that black folks invented, and it was running numbers, and they criminalized. I'm pretty sure that there was a lottery system in England, in Europe, and in Africa before any of us were over here in America, and America was making laws. I'm pretty sure. And also, we weren't the only one running numbers.
I have little history on the lotto. Like, I know about the number running.
Right.
My grandfather used to run numbers. He talks about that.
And he probably had some Italians and some other folks involved.
You had to at certain point.
I mean, if you've watched, what's the movie about Bumpy Johnson? What was it called again? Was it called Bumpy?
No. Which one are you talking about?
The one with Lawrence Fishburne, yeah.
Damn it, that was my movie too.
Listen, we weren't the only ones running numbers, is all I'm saying.
Everybody was running numbers.
This
Everybody
meme
was
shit
gambling,
has to
trying
stop, B.
People just put their thoughts
Like,
behind
people need
on
to
a
start-
picture and run with it. Yeah.
People need to start submitting their memes with bibliographies. I can't do y'all no more.
All they're gonna do is tell you that they came up with it in their basement.
My nigga, $4.33 million. America owes me. So the Oscar nominations came out this morning, Thursday morning, if you're listening to this on a day that is not Thursday. And for the second year in a row, the Academy Awards did not nominate any black actors to any of the 20 slots in the 4 acting categories. Even better than that, not only did they not nominate any of us, but they didn't nominate anybody that wasn't white.
I mean, this is not surprising. You know, look at.
Well,
look
it is
at-
surprising because when you
Why?
look at the Golden Globes, they managed to get a few of us in there.
That shit wasn't much better.
Okay.
I
No,
looked-
it was better.
I said it wasn't much better.
Okay.
By meaning like, okay, yeah, we have a full and complete whiteout to, I think I see some specks.
And maybe it's because they include TV in the Golden Globes. They don't include TV in the Oscars. Maybe that's why.
Nah, I just think that it's a lack of respect and appreciation of the work.
So then they're like, so Straight Outta Compton did get nominated for... What did they get nominated for? Where is it? I'm looking for
Best
it.
Picture or something like best
Original screenwriting.
Yeah.
Okay.
But not Best Picture.
But not Best Picture.
Yeah.
None of the actors got nominated. Director didn't get nominated. None of that.
I thought it was a...
Sylvester Stallone is once again nominated for being the guy next to the guy's son.
I thought that was funny, the fact that he won.
He won a Golden Globe.
He won the Golden Globe and then didn't thank nobody. He didn't thank nobody on the team.
And said, blame it on the brain, not the heart.
Nah.
He said that.
He said it, but
It
that
happens.
Was, for real.
Oh. But then now he's nominated for an Academy. So you felt like Sylvester Stallone. Let me say real quick, I haven't seen Creed yet.
I have a pretty good movie.
But I grew up on Sylvester Stallone movies.
And we all know that he can't act.
So if the motherfucker that got him to act to the point that he got a Golden Globe and an Oscar nomination, like that guy can't get anything?
I think, you know what I think it was for? Well, you didn't see the movie, but there was this scene, you know what I mean, where he was real dramatic.
So he's an actor. Like, the fuck? It's like you telling me, like...
It was real dramatic.
Oh.
Like, he just,
It was deep?
Yeah.
Oh.
Made you want to, drip a tear.
Oh. Did you shed a fuck tear when you went to go see Creed?
Like, everybody out there can't see my face, but you can. So, come on now. It wasn't that serious.
Oh. I mean, I don't know. Like, things happen. Things happen.
It wasn't that serious.
Oh.
Like, there's no way in hell.
Oh.
Like, yeah.
Some people are mad, and I don't even understand why we waste the energy on being upset about certain things anymore.
Like, I mean, really,
Maybe if we would start having more than just one award show.
there's better things to pour our energy into.
Facts.
Like, I mean, they don't want to acknowledge it. They don't want to make the movies. Like, as far as the culture that's out there, they don't want to promote and push movies that have the substance. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So I looked at the movies that they had on there. Those movies look boring as hell.
I haven't seen any of them.
I'm just looking at the list of them, and The Revenant actually looked kind of
The Revenant looks like some shit that I will absolutely watch at the crib.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a crib movie, but it looked like
Or on somebody else's dime.
Yeah, but it looked interesting enough. You know what I mean? But everything else looked like, okay, wow, what is this?
So needless to say, we're not going to go through the list of nominees.
Let's not.
I will say this real quick about the Golden Globes, which also happened while we were not doing the show. It happened last Sunday, right?
I was busy doing something better.
I don't know what the hell. Let me see. Best Picture for Drama, movies you haven't seen except for maybe Max Mad, Fury Road.
That was pretty good. I like that one.
Best Picture, musical or comedy. We just found out The Martian is apparently a comedy.
But what I'm thinking is I think they just use that as a broad. It's a
So
broad
it's a
label.
dramatic comedy and it's more funny than dramatic. So we're going to go over here.
I think it's just a broad label because as I look down for some of the nominees for actors, it was best musical or comedy, but the movies weren't
Funny.
musicals or comedies.
Oh. So the drama actors, nobody we know for the women. Best performance by an actor in a motion picture drama. Will Smith was nominated. He did not win. He lost to Leonardo DiCaprio, who finally won. So kudos to him because that was a whole thing in Hollywood that poor Leo can't win to save his life.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He hadn't won none?
No, it's his first Golden Globe.
It's his first Golden Globe, but he's won an Oscar.
I don't think he's won an Oscar either.
Really?
Has he? I don't think so. Because there was a whole meme about like how crazy would it be if they made a movie about Leonardo DiCaprio finally winning an award, and then the actor who played him got an award, but he still had not ever won one or something like that.
Wow.
So I don't think he's ever won anything else. He's been nominated, I'm sure.
That's kind of crazy. I respect him as an actor.
Jennifer Lawrence, who, y'all know I'm a hater by now, right? We've established.
I mean, I knew this.
And like sometimes the more you push certain things on me, the less I want to see them. We've reached that point of critical mass with Jennifer Lawrence. Like that movie Joy does not look, I don't want to see it. I don't understand why.
It ended up on my computer at some point. But it was because of, I want to say it was the director or it was the, I don't know.
So this was his second Golden Globe. My bad for Leo. Okay. He just hasn't won an Oscar, I guess, apparently.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, shit. Fuck it, man. Give that back to Will Smith, Leonardo DiCaprio. Just playing. Matt Damon won. And then, okay, let me get to the people that are. There's this girl, Alicia Vikander, who is in this movie called Ex Machina, which I didn't realize that's what she won for, because like it's this other movie that she's in that everybody's all crazy about right now.
Oh, that's the one where she was the android chick. Was that one? I think that was that movie. I think that movie.
Yo, you would think I'm sitting right here in front of a computer and I would just do one Google, right? You would think.
I don't know, but I think that movie was interesting.
Bad,
I think that was The Sleeper. I think I watched that one and something else, and I thought they were both like good android type movies. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Let me bring this in because the next story we're talking about is not funny at all. So Idris Elba won or was nominated for Best Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role in any motion picture, which is what Sylvester Stallone won for. And then no black people, no black people, no black people, no black people, cartoons, no black people, foreign movies, no black people.
This is all Golden Globes, right?
This is all the Golden Globes.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure I thought I saw Specs.
Empire was nominated for Best Television Series, did not win.
No black people.
But, I mean, kudos to them for being up against Mr. Robot, Game of Thrones, Narcos, and Outlander. Y'all love Narcos.
I haven't finished the series.
Y'all love Narcos, but y'all don't really love Narcos. Y'all love watching shit about Narcos, but y'all won't let the Narcos live.
What you mean? Let the Narcos live?
The actual real life narcotraficantes. Those guys.
Yeah, it's all about the dollars.
Queen Latifah was nominated for her role in Bessie.
That was interesting. That seemed like just a real life role for her.
Idris Elba was nominated for Luther, his show that he's been doing forever and a day. Oscar Isaac, who is actually Latino, won the Best Performance by an Actor in a Limited Series or Motion Picture Made for Television. He's the guy that played the pilot in the new Star Wars movie.
Okay.
That guy. So he won. Apparently he was in a show called Show Me a Hero that I've never heard of. And David Oyelowo won for something called Nightingale. Again, never heard of it. Taraji P. Henson won for her role as Cookie Lion in Empire. Yeah. And Black Twitter was like, that's that bullshit. All the other stuff she done played, why she can't win for something else? Right? Because white people did not know who Taraji was until like a year ago. I need y'all to understand this. She's an amazing actress.
That's kind of crazy, but yeah, I can.
But that's really what happened.
I mean, nah, they had to acknowledge her Hustle and Flow. No, she was.
Did she win something for Hustle and Flow?
Nah, but she was. Nah, they acknowledged.
I mean, it was like no, like Hustle and Flow was one of those things that white people knew about,
I felt like
but they didn't go see.
They watched it, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't think that's what happened.
I think they watched it.
I just think like it was a fluky year.
I think it was like,
3 6 Mafia ended up with a damn. This is why 3 6 Mafia is the reason why we can't get nominated for shit now.
Nah,
like
this is a great representation of the struggle of black people, and I mean, yes.
What is?
Hustle and Flow was.
Oh.
So they was like, yeah. I believe they watched it. It was like, yeah, we now understand the plight of the black male and the. Yeah, man. I felt like they really they believed it for a little while.
I still haven't. It was
like, yo, whoop that trick, yeah. Trick. Yeah?
Oh, wait a minute.
It's Oscar worthy.
Oh
yeah?
wait. Wait a minute.
What'd you find?
I don't know. The computer was doing some weird shit and said that it couldn't keep up with us. So, you know what? That just sounds like a really good time to take a music break.
Play some tunes.
We're going to play some tunes and figure out what's wrong with the computer, and then we'll be back in a minute. You're tuned to Download on ablradio.com, streaming 24/7 from the corner of Peachtree and MLK.